Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti and this is episode 44 of the Battleship Brawl Season 2 tournament. This episode we've got the first Cascade squadron by E44 going up against the Gargantua by Eridane. Alright, this is actually, we're back up in the primary brackets now. This is a primary round match, so whoever loses here will go down to the secondary, won't be eliminated. They'll just be on the way to elimination, but not quite eliminated just yet. But anyway, let me go ahead and get the clock set. And round one, we'll get this underway. See who's moving on to the next round of the primary. Looks like the Cascade Squadron is splitting their DPS a little bit here. Probably because of range. Now this one is taking some pretty decent hits, but it's surviving so far. Question of whether or not the Gargantua can land some hits in return. Oh, that shot straight to the first Cascade Squadron's turret. That did some serious damage, blowing off that gun. So far, the gargoyle, yeah, the gargoyle over here is getting focused down. It's taking some serious damage, but so far is holding up, but it is about to fall. Yeah, never mind about the so far it's holding up thing. It's getting pretty wrecked. Oh, and there goes that gargoyle's gotta be 2 damage to start sinking now. This one is pretty badly hurt over here as well. Oh, it's also 2 damage and going to despawn. So all that's left is the Gargantua itself. With it being made completely of wood and going up against a myriad of HE spamming guns, I don't think it'll last much longer than its escorts did. It's simply just not able to do enough damage to the Cascade Squadron members. Ooh, so that secondary gun just got blown off, and yeah, now that the high explosive rain is beginning, our Gargantua seems to have lost its weapon control AI. The guns are just facing forward and not aiming. It's just shell after shell after shell is raining in, blowing the Gargantua apart. Yeah, the Gargantua has a lot of blocks, so it has a lot of health, but it doesn't have a lot of armor. So these high explosive shells are very effective at stripping away blocks and doing damage. What am I saying? It doesn't have a lot of armor. It basically doesn't have armor. It's almost entirely wood. So you can see each of these shells are just blowing off big chunks, sending blocks flying and falling everywhere. It's kind of fun to watch though, because a lot of times with armor and whatnot, you don't get to see a whole lot of blocks falling off of a ship. It's kind of a slow whittling down. Gargantua, these blocks are raining off. Down to 56%. Oh, one of the Cascade Squadron members has capsized. Looks like from a collision with one of its buddies, because it's not from the depths without friendly fire of some sort, be it a collision or a cannon shot. Oh, and it looks like that is it for round one here, folks. I believe the Gargantua is despawning. Yes, it is. It is indeed despawning. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and get this reset. Oh, gotta remember to change the team. Get this set back up, and we'll get round 2 underway. Right, Gargantua. Man, why is it so hard to remember what ship I'm supposed to be spawning in sometimes? Got a lot of blocks to load. There we go. There we go. Alright, go ahead and get the clock reset. And we will get round 2 underway. If the Gargantua could land some early damage here, that would really help it. Like that. There you go. Blow off a couple of those guns. It's just having a very hard time hitting these Cascade Squadron members. They're so small and fast. Oh, but it landed a good shot. It's a good couple of shots there. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, these two have taken quite a bit of damage. Oh, there goes the secondaries on the Gargantua doing some work. Ooh, almost a collision. Almost a collision. Not quite. Got some good collision detection on the Cascade Squadron. See, there it goes again. It stopped because it was about to run into its buddy and then went as soon as it was clear again. Oh man, this gargoyle is once again stripped of blocks, and it is actually despawning once more. Let's go check on the other one. It's not doing a whole lot better, thanks to the first Cascade Squadron member over here that's just been raining shells on it. Oh, it did just blow off a gun though. The Cascade Squadron has taken a lot of damage to its weaponry this time around. A lot of damage to its weaponry. Each one has lost 2 or 3 guns. So the high explosive storm is not as heavy as it was in the first round. See, this one's lost 2 at least. This one's lost 2. Looks like maybe 3. No, 2. This one's still operating, and it's very low in the water and slow, which will make it easier for the Gargantua to hit it. Oh, looks like we have a collision here, though. Collision detection didn't work that time. Yeah, these Cascade Squadron members have taken a lot of damage this time around. Ooh, that shell looks... Oh, I thought it was going to get that turret, but not quite. Let's get a damage report. Gargantua 100%. Oh, one of the Cascade Squadron members is 55%. It is... Oh, it's actually despawning. There it goes. The other two are badly damaged, moving very slowly. So they may be much easier targets for the Gargantua this time. And them being so small and mostly wood construction, much like the Gargantua, they don't take many hits. Their survivability comes from their size and their speed and agility. This one's down to 58%. It looks dead in the water, so it'll probably be killed here in just a moment. Yep, there it goes. That's got to be it. Yep, that'll do it. That one is going to despawn as well. Can the Gargantua hold on long enough to finish this one off? Let's go check on it, see how it's doing. Oh, it's still got most of its weaponry. In fact, I think it has almost all of it. Seems the very front gun is offline, but that's it. So I think the Gargantua is going to pull a win off here in round 2. And it's the Cascade Squadron only has one gun firing, and it's damaged. Yeah, that's gonna be it. That is the end of round 2. Cascade Squadron has been defeated. Gargantua staying strong, stepping it up in round 2, not making this an easy win for the Cascade Squadron. We'll go ahead and, oh, I already switched the team, whatever. Ah, dang it. Alright. Them out here to 1500. Yeah, okay. Where did they go? Oh, they're so small, they're so hard to see. And then Gargantua. Come on. A lot of blocks to load in. The Gargantua is definitely living up to its name. Alright, here we go. Round 3 underway. Who's going to win? Who's moving on to round, I believe, 5 of the primary bracket? And who's going on down to the secondary? It's a question this battle will answer. Ooh, that Cascade Squadron took a hit immediately. Did it hit anything critical? It's very likely that it did, because there just isn't enough blocks on these. Yeah, it lost 2 guns, it looks like, from the very first volley. Yeah, the Cascade Squadron is just, it's so small that if it takes a hit, it's generally going to be a critical hit. Just because there aren't enough blocks around the critical components to keep them from taking damage. Because they're so small, they're cute little things, tiny. But definitely not ineffective. They are deadly opponents. But the Cascade Squadron's decision to focus down the smaller ships first here, I think, is hurting it pretty badly. Because the Gargantua, I think, is the one doing the oh, jeez. Yeah, look at that big old chunk of blocks ripped off of this one. The Gargantua seems to be the one doing the most damage. And they don't fight it until they've killed both gargoyles. The gargoyles have significantly less firepower. They're just big blocks of tankiness. Oh, this one has been killed, though. Now they're focusing their attentions on this one, and they seem to be in pretty decent shape so far. Not as bad off as they were last game. But one of them is close to despawning already, which is not good. Not good for it. Good for the Gargantua, though. Ah, just barely missed that. See how these shells coming in for that Cascade Squadron do. Do just fine. I mean, didn't do a whole lot there because the Gargantua does have a ton of blocks since it is made out of wood. Didn't hit anything critical or important. Unlike that shot that just blew off big chunks. Did all kinds of damage to the Cascade Squadron member here. Which one is this? This is the Rainier. Oh, don't stop. You don't want to stop this close to the Gargantua. It has proven that it has the firepower to take you down if you give it the chance. Oh, but the main guns seem like they just took some big hits. And those, yeah, that turret completely fell off. And I think those pen depth fuse shells were doing a lot of the damage. I mean, the secondary still hurt, but not quite as badly. Ooh, that gun got completely blown off. Uh-oh. Oh, and collision. Oh. The Gargantua down to 73%. It does not look like it has done enough, does not look like it did enough damage to the Cascade Squadron this time to tank out what they have left. They are blowing blocks off left and right. It's not over yet. Gargantua's still putting up a fight, but it doesn't have a whole lot left in it. Oh, especially since that gun just got blown off. I think that one may have just, yep, it just got popped off as well. Gargantua can't have many blocks left. No, 59%. Almost to do 2 damaged and going to despawn. A constant stream of explosions on the hull of the Gargantua. There's very small periods of time where there isn't an explosion on it. Okay, it looks like, yep, that is it, folks. The Gargantua has been defeated. Oh, my condolences, Aridane. Your Gargantua put up one heck of a fight, but it's been defeated and sent down to the secondary bracket, where it'll continue on its way. See how much further it can get, whether it's going to get eliminated or maybe even crawl its way back up to the primary and end up taking this whole thing. You never know; it could happen. But congratulations for round 4. Your Cascade Squadron has once again defeated its opponent. We'll be moving on to the next round of the primary bracket. I feel like those are some pretty interesting battles. I enjoyed that very much. I hope you guys did too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.